Hello everyone, welcome to IGL Know the Instrument. In this episode, we are going to introduce you to an instrument called Darbuka.
Darbuka. The origin of the term Darbuka lies in the Arabic word daraba, which means to strike. In Egyptian Arabic, it is called tabla. They have been around for thousands of years, used in Mesopotamian and ancient Egyptian cultures. There are two main types of goblet drums. The Egyptian style darbuka is also known as tabla and is very popular. It has round edges around the head, whereas the Turkish style exposes the edge of the head. The exposed edge allows closer access to the head, so finger snapping techniques can be done. But the hard edge discourages the rapid rolls possible with the Egyptian style. It produces a resonant, low sustained sound while played lightly with the fingertips and palm. Some players move their fist in and out of the bell to alter the tone. Some players also place their hands on the surface of the drum to produce a muted sound. There are a variety of rhythms that form the basis of folkloric and modern music and dance styles of the Middle East.
So let's get to know more about this instrument and how it is made and all. So as you see, this is a Turkish drum variant of the Darbuka, and this has three parts. One is the membrane, which is the head of the Darbuka, and the second one is the body of the Darbuka, and this is made of aluminium. And there is one more clamp-like thing which holds on to the membrane, and as you can see, this is what holds the body and the membrane together. It has 4 screws attached to it, which is operated by an Allen key. So as you see here, you see the membrane of this Darbuka, and this is a fiber membrane. In ancient times it was used with an animal skin, and this vibrates as we play this Darbuka, and the body acts as an amplifier, and the sound exists through this hole. And as you see the screws, it is operated with an Allen key, and the more you tighten the screw, the tuning of this Darbuka varies. And I'll show you how the tuning of this Darbuka works. So this is the tone which I have set the Darbuka to. So I'm going to tighten the screws. See? If you loosen the screws of this instrument, you're gonna get more vibrations on the membrane. So the more you tighten, your roll is gonna get more perfect. I'll show you what a roll and what the dome sound of this Darbuka is. So that's how you tune a Darbuka. So now that we have seen the construction of this Darbuka, let's see how it is positioned before we play this Darbuka. So the one way of keeping the Darbuka while playing it is between your arms and the hip, and you place it like this and you play with a single hand. So however, there is a limitation when you play with a single hand. So this is how you play it. So while playing in this method, there is a lot of limitations. You cannot produce a roll in this Darbuka. So I'll explain to you what a roll is in the Darbuka. So the one more other way of playing a Darbuka is you keep the Darbuka like this on your lap, and you see this curvature there. This is where you keep the Darbuka. Your lap comes here, so it will be nicely placed over here. And I'm just explaining this on a right hand playing perspective. So I can only play this with the right hand. So I keep my left hand, my resting hand, whichever is you are using, either be a right hand player or a left hand player. So whichever one you are using, you keep this resting hand just on top of this Darbuka. So you should be able to play this note when you keep the left hand on the Darbuka. So this will help you to play the roll. This is a roll. So you should be able to play this note on the left hand whenever you're placing this hand, and your right hand comes like this. So you will get a nice playing position. Then you can play like this. So, and however, there is one more method which is used. There are few professional players, they attach this darbuka to their hip with a band kind of thing, and then they play it like this in this position, or you can simply just keep it between your legs, and you can still play this darbuka. So this is the three ways in which you can play the darbuka. However, this is how I have seen most of the professional players playing this darbuka. So now let's take a look at how it is played. So the darbuka produces 4 sounds, and all the patterns which is played is a combination of these sounds. So the first sound of this darbuka is a dome, which is produced by hitting in the center part of this membrane. And how you play it is like, you give a nice arch for this hand, your major playing hand, whichever it is, right or left. So, and you hit the darbuka like this, so you get a dome sound, dome. So what happens if you play like this? So you play only a slap. This one is called a slap. So this is how you play a slap. So you won't let the membrane vibrate if you play like this with a straight hand. So what you do is either you play it with these 2 fingers and you also get a dome like this, or you keep your hand, you give an arch, and then, so that's how you get a dome. And so the second sound is slap. So this is slap. Basically what you keep your hand straight, and then this is slap. And the third tone is tuck. So what how you get a tuck on this darbuka is you play on the edge of this darbuka. So that is tuck, dome, tuck, tuck, dome, tuck. So either you use your 4 fingers or 3 fingers. So you hit the side of this darbuka, that's where you get a tuck sound. And the other one is a roll, which is produced with both the hands. And how you produce the roll is you use your fingers separately and you play on the edges of the darbuka. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's up to you, 5 or 4. So how you play it is you play a little bit faster. So that's how you get a roll on this darbuka. That's how you get a roll on this darbuka. And what you do is basically you mix all this sounds and create a pattern like dome tuck tuck or dome tuck roll tuck, and that's how you produce a pattern on this darbuka. So we have now looked at how you play a darbuka. Even though this is a typical Turkish drum, but then I mean Turkish variant of this darbuka, but then we can also produce Indian instrument sounds on this Darbuka. So I'm going to show you two instruments which can also be played on Darbuka. So how I found this is by experimenting. Basically I did some experimentations on my own. So in order to play this first instrument which I'm going to show you, the one which I'm going to play right now, I need the help of two sticks to play this instrument, which will sound exactly like Nasik Dol. So let's take a look at it. So unfortunately I didn't have any particular sticks to play this one, so what I chose was I chose one chopstick, and the second one was a plastic stick from a toy drum. So I'll show you how it is played. So those who have heard Nasik Dol, and you might have heard this tone before. So this is how you play it. That's how you produce a Nasik Dol sound on a Darbuka, and this was all experimental. I've never seen somebody playing Nasik Dol on Darbuka, because might be I tried, because people won't want to try it on a membrane. Use it with the sticks, because probably it might damage your membrane. So the other instrument which I'm gonna play on this Darbuka is tamate, and this is a South Indian instrument. So in order to play tamate, I also need the two sticks. So let me show you how this is played. So that's our episode about Darbuka. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. So I'll see you guys in another episode with another musical instrument. This is Sreekesh signing off with Gokul. See you.